Squeaking brake from a delivery boy echoes off the brick facade right down our alleyway. You've been sitting on the stoop staring down at your shoes while the evening smog is clearing away. Drop the stress from the 9 to 5 clock and I was sitting still in the cramped office room today. I can hear your heavy sigh through the urban noise, but we got no time for a slow decay. Put your denim jacket on cause the bass line's bumping from the basement lounge across the street. You were talking about quitting every deadline yesterday, but tonight we got pavement under our feet. Got the snare beat cracking in the road keys humming while the brass riff cuts through the air. Unclench your jaw and put your phone in your pocket cause the city lights don't care about despair. Grab your keys off the counter, step right over the curb. Feel the subway thrumming below you and me in the dust twilight. Hit the crosswalk quick before the signal switches to slow. You're looking tired but your eyes still glow. The bass is dropping and it's time to go. Forget the morning, let the rhythm flow. Night tension, oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Night tension, nah, 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 nah. We got that night tension now, ooh, ooh, ooh. We got that night tension now. Look at the steam rising up from the manhole cover where a yellow cab glides on the lane. You were drowning under emails, lost in the chatter, but this jazz hop track cleans out your brain. Take a deep, cool breath of the autumn air while the saxophone weaves through the traffic jam. Stop worrying about the rent coming due next week. Just remember right now who you really am. Well, you got the cadence and I got the flow. Let the side chain kick, move your tired knees. We are 30s and running out of patience with the corporate pitch and the fake. Do as you please, throw your hands in your pockets, put your chin up high, strut straight through the golden hour glare. The street lamps flicking on a second ago, turning neon purple through the smoky air. You're my best friend standing on the corner right now. Kick that empty tin soda can away. We got hours left of energy burning in our boots before the sun drags back another great day. You're looking tired but your eyes still glow. Oh, the bass is dropping and it's time to go. Oh, forget the morning, let the rhythm flow. Night tension, oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Night tension, nah, 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 nah. We got that night tension now. We got that night tension now. The alley hums a minor chord tonight. We don't need to head home under fluorescent lights. Step across the line where the bassline grooves. Watch how the shadow on the pavement moves. Night tension, oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Night tension, nah, 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 nah. We got that night tension now. Step across the crosswalk, keep moving forward, my friend. The city is ours tonight until the night tension ends. Yeah. Fried garlic drifting through the alleyway, and now it's 6 o'clock in town. Marcus checks his collar while the city starts to loosen up and settle down. He's got 2 crisp 20s in his pocket and a velvet rhythm in his stride. Walking past the vinyl shop where local brass is booming from the deep inside. Maya steps outside the corner down to wipe neon glitter off her cheek. Counting up the tips from table 7, stand attention at the end of week. Their eyes catch fast across the crosswalk while the heavy bass line starts to drop. Street lights flicker orange as the afternoon hustle finally decides to stop. She ties her shoelaces tight on the curb while he fiddles with his silver ring. Everybody knows that when the dusk rolls and the evening gets a sudden swing. The saxophone wails from a second-story room. Shadows stretch long in the golden twilight boom. They both take a breath as the city sparks alive. Evening rush, yeah, yeah, yeah. Evening rush, oh, 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 oh. Evening rush, nah, 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 nah. Feel the city start to rush. Marcus orders 2 cold drinks while sitting right beside the dark piano bench. Maya slides in cool on the leather stool, avoiding all the neon drenched. Snapping fingers fast to a syncopated snare drum, bouncing off the brick. Talk is running light, but the atmosphere around the table getting thick. He points to the trumpeter, blowing out a solo like a fever in the dark. She taps her red heels on the wooden floor, leaving quite a permanent mark. Glass clings loud as the bass player slides down a sweet melodic scale. Outside on the street, every young adult is chasing down a holy grail. Clock ticks 8, but nobody in the room is looking at a phone screen. Best kind of tension that the neighborhood has ever seen. Street lights hum low, no smoke rings. start to flow. Two hearts match the tempo of the city tonight. Everything is buzzing under yellow light. Evening rush, yeah, 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 yeah. Evening rush, oh, 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 oh. Evening rush, feel the city start to rush. Marcus leans in slow. Maya lets it go. The brass fades soft and low. Quiet room until a sudden dark thought slices clean right through the heavy air. I forgot to lock the fire exit, now the shadows start to dance and creep across the chair. Warm bassline hums beneath the neon strips flickering low while the city breathes a nervous sigh. Two ice cubes melting in an amber glass, condensation dripping down as minutes pass us by. Street lights flicker in the rhythm through the Venetian blinds, painted stripes across your polished skin. We are sitting shoulder to shoulder, but the pressure in the atmosphere is rising from within. Got a pocket full of half-baked reasons why we should not cross the boundary that we drew tonight. Subwoofer vibrating through the floorboards, matching every single heartbeat in the dim blue light. You shift your weight, the leather creaks, a slow exhaling breath that cuts the velvet haze. We are stuck inside the tension of a cinematic scene that is playing out in frozen frames. The muted trumpet loops again, the tempo starts to drop. We are holding on static while the second hands all stop. One step closer to the edge, one glance across the room. We both know what is coming in this smoky twilight bloom. Don't look down. Oh, oh, oh. Don't look down. Nah, nah, nah. Yeah, don't look down. Oh, oh. Don't look down. Yeah. Vinyl pops and crackles on the turntable spin, needle digging deep into a dusty groove. Outside the taxi tires sizzle on the rain-soaked asphalt. Neither one of us wants to move. Your amber drink is glowing like a signal fire, ice cubes clinking in a rhythm fast. We talking clever shadows and in loaded phrases, wondering how long this evening vibe can last. Rhyming every cadence with the ticking clock fast, talking low-key, running out of space. Jazz chords spilling from the Bluetooth speaker while I read the silent panic written on your face. Low ceiling it, neon glow, cigarette smoke creeping from the kitchen vent downstairs. We are caught in the crossfire of a glance held long, suspended in the middle of unsaid prayers. Shadows stretch across the wallpaper pattern, winding up the hallway like a golden thread. Every single syllable heavy with the weight of all the words that we left unsaid. The muted trumpet loops again, the tempo starts to drop. We are holding on to static while the second hands all stop. One step closer to the edge, one glance across the room. We both know what is coming in this smoky twilight bloom. Don't look down. Oh, oh, don't look down. Nah, nah. Don't look down. Oh, oh, don't look down. The record reaches the end of the side and static clicks. No more background music, just the pulse that ticks. The city lights are glowing through the glass so clear. The tension hits the ceiling as you're leaning near. Balcony door swinging in the midnight breeze. Street lamps dying down by slow degrees. Just the hum of the fridge and the low bass track. We stepped across the line, no turning back. Yeah. What am I supposed to do with all this electric friction under my skin? Staring at a half-eaten takeout bowl while the record turns another spin. Late night lo-fi chords spinning through the floorboards, ticking on the clock again. Tapping on my screen till my fingertips go numb, looking for a spark where the fire hasn't been. Alleyway shadows stretching on down A Street, neon red flashing off the window panes. Sipping on the iced tea, double shot caffeine, nervous energy driving me insane. Maybe I should step out, catch a night bus, going anywhere, running from the quiet in my head. Got 100 tabs open on my browser, got 1,000 different sentences left unsaid. City hums a minor 7 chord in the distance, bassline buzzing through my cheap sneakers. Midnight approaching but my pulse won't settle down, dancing with the static in the speakers. Cold air sticking to my sweater now, tension in the air is getting better now. I can feel the bass bump vibrating the wall, waiting for the heavy beat to fall. Spin it back, spin it back, yeah. Spin it back, nah. We catch the boys tonight. ticks past 11 and the room starts swaying to a whole different tempo right now. Left my jacket on the sofa, got my keys in my pocket, gotta make a quick escape somehow. Elevator descending through the concrete shafts, hearing every neighbor's television hum. Street level pavement dripping from the evening rain, drum patterns kicking on a snare and drum. Walking down the block with the jitter in my stride, checking my reflection in the bodega door, buying salty snacks and a soda just to talk to the clerk working on the night shift floor. Thoughts racing sideways, spinning like a jukebox stuck on a vinyl groove that won't skip. Nervous little laugh coming out of nowhere, clutching my coat with a tight knuckle grip. City never sleeps, so why the hell should I be sitting in the dark waiting for a dream? Pouring out my consciousness onto the asphalt, glowing in the yellow street lamp beam. Cold air sticking to my sweater now, tension in the air is getting better now. I can feel the bass bump vibrating the wall, waiting for the heavy beat to fall. Spin it back, oh, 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 oh. Spin it back, yeah, 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 yeah. Spin it back, nah, nah, nah. We kiss the bus tonight, spin it back. Is anybody else wide awake in this town right now? Just pacing on the hardwood, trying to figure out to turn the volume down on a crowded racing mind, to leave the heavy static of the afternoon behind. Street lights flickering yellow on the corner of the block, listening to the rhythm of the late night clock. Oh, 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 oh. Spin it back, yeah, 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 yeah. Spin it back, nah, nah, nah. We catch the bus tonight, spin it back. Step off the curb into the midnight glow, where all the restless people go. Footsteps echoing soft and slow, letting the evening tension flow. Yeah. Neon amber spilled across the vinyl floor like syrup dripping slow from a cracked martini glass. You tilted up your chin and asked if anybody took the stool beside my jacket, made a subtle little pass. I said it's open season if you got a reason. Sitting in the dark while the bassline kicks. You pulled a silver lighter out, tapped it on the rim, counting down the rhythm on a beat at 6. I don't usually trade my secrets with a face I never saw before 7 p.m. But the sax in the speaker got a funny kind of pull, spinning up attention like a golden stem. You said your flight got delayed, took a cab to the strip, looking for a shadow where the beat runs heavy. Now we're leaning over ice, trading sharp little smiles, talking about the city like a loaded Chevy. Keep your eyes on the line, let the rum hit the rim. We got 45 minutes till the house lights fade. Got a lot on my chest, got a lot in your mind. Let's see what kind of bargain can be made. Ice in the tumbler, rattling quiet, low and bumping like a soft-spoken riot. You look at me and ask if I'm staying long. I just point at the speaker and blame the song. Say it now, yeah, yeah. Say it now, oh, oh, oh. Say it now, nah, nah, nah. Don't hold back tonight. You took a sip of orange bitters, laughed under your breath, said you got a secret that you shouldn't spill. I said I'm just a ghost with an ear for a beat, so lay it on the counter, let the atmosphere chill. You talked about a job you quit in Chicago, a train you missed when the cold wind blew. I told you about the midnight shift in the studio, churning out tracks till the beat turned blue. Rhyming on the low-key brass in the key of C, snare snappy like a finger snap, snap. Now the waiter comes around with the double shot special, dropping off the bill with the heavy paper tap. You leaned across the mahogany grain, whisper, are you gonna run or are you gonna ride? Got the tension on a string like a hi-hat click, nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Two strangers on a groove with the deadline set, clock ticking fast on the tavern wall. If the groove keeps moving, we can ride this high right through the late night call. Ice in the tumbler, rattling quiet, low and bumping like a soft-spoken riot. You look at me and ask if I'm staying long. I just point at the speaker and blame the song. Say it now, yeah, yeah. Say it now, oh, oh, oh. Say it now, nah, nah, nah. Don't hold back tonight. The trumpet takes a breath in the corner speaker box. You check your wristwatch, turning back the locks. 5 minutes left, you say with a sudden grin. I tell the bartender, fill us up again. Say it now, yeah, yeah. Say it now, oh, oh, oh. Say it now, nah, nah, nah. Don't hold back tonight. Neon amber dying down, stranger leaving town. Say it now. Yesterday you said my shadow looks too tired for 6:30 p.m. Now I'm staring at a chipped porcelain cup while the ice melts down in a tumbler of gin. Got a lukewarm bassline humming through the floorboards. Neighbor on the third floor slamming up a cupboard. Yellow street light flickering a rhythm like a broken synth key that I used to govern. Steam on the window pane, grease on the stainless steel, ticking of the radiator cooling in the hall. Half empty soda can sweating on the coffee table, tiny little dust motes floating off the wall. $10 bill pulled flat on the countertop, subway pass sliding off a stack of receipts. Cat on the fire escape, watching two stray dogs sniffing at a pizza box across the street. He said I notice everything except the stuff that actually matters when the sun goes down. So I am sitting in the low light, keeping track of every single flickering shadow in this town. The bassline starts to bend, the clock hits 8:10. I pour another splash and count to 10 again. Low light, low light, low light, yeah, 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 yeah. Low light, oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. Low light, yeah, yeah. Neon sign buzzing like an angry little horsefly, hanging out outside the corner bodega. Delivery boy swinging on his e-bike, dodging all the yellow caps coming from the plaza. Guy in a leather jacket drops a silver light. I picked it up fast with the quiet little cough. Girl on the porch steps wrapping up a cardigan, waiting for a ride share, knocking music off. Blue screen glow on her face in the alleyway, fingerprint smudges on the screen of my phone. Whistle of the tea kettle coming from the kitchen, reminding me exactly why I'm sitting here alone. Melted red candle wax dripping on a textbook, shoelaces frayed at the tip of my boot. You said yesterday I lived inside my head too much. Well, tonight I got the evidence to prove your pursuit. Clock ticks heavy and the hi-hat rattles tempo with my pulse taking off real slow. Small world spinning in a square-inch frame, watching every little detail light up in the glow. The bassline starts to bend, the clock hits 8:10. I pour another splash and count to 10 again. Low light, low light, low light, yeah, yeah, yeah. Low light, oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. Low light, yeah, yeah. A drop coin rolling under the fridge, a quiet sigh floating over the bridge. You said I never let the evening just be, but every little detail keeps pulling on me. Low light, low light, low light, low light, yeah, 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 yeah. Low light, oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. Low light, yeah, yeah. Ice cube clicks against the glass, heavy shadows on the past. 8:15, let it last. Yeah. Coarse waffle cotton rubbing on my wrist pulls me right back to the late November night when we missed the last train home. Sticking to the vinyl booth in the dimly lit diner with the ambient jazz. Sax notes start to bend in a slow loop tone. You were picking at the loose threads right along the hemline, humming out the key while the twilight turned to nighttime. Evening tension settling in the friction of the fabric, electric static spark in the dark, automatic habitude spin around the room like a vinyl on 33, lost in the woolly weave of a midnight memory. Street lights flicker on the boulevard, heavy denim dragging through the slush on the concrete yard. Pulling back the sleeve to check the silver dial, ticking fast, caught up in the texture of a moment that can never last. Smooth silk lining with the scratchy outer scene, caught between the rhythm of a reality and dream. Now the sunset fades into a deep shade of indigo, feeling every fiber of the place we used to go. 8 p.m. spark in the dark of the city grid, replay every single little thing that we ever did. The bassline rolls beneath the floorboard floor. The quiet dusk is knocking at my door. I trace the woven thread and hear you speak once more. Stiff corduroy collars against the winter breeze. Sitting on the stoop with our elbows on our knees. He pulled the zipper up to block the chilly draft. Remember how the record skipped and how we both just laughed. Threadbare pockets full of subway tokens and receipts. Walking through the shadows of these quiet evening streets. Jazz, hip-hop, snare bouncing crisp off the brick wall. Echoes of the laughter hanging in the narrow hall. Polyester blend with a touch of heavy doubt. Trying to figure what the whole evening was about. Flicking off the lint from the lapel of my coat. Catching every syllable that caught inside your throat. Twilight shadows stretch across the pattern on the rug. Tangled in the cables like a power outlet plug. Fast-paced flow, let the electric piano glide. Weaving all the memories I used to keep inside. The bassline rolls beneath the floorboard floor. The quiet dusk is knocking at my door. I trace the woven thread and hear you speak once more. Turn it back, oh, oh, oh. Turn it back, na 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 na. Turn it back, yeah. Turn it back. Soft flannel warm fading into evening chill. The record keeps spinning while the city stands still. One straight thread pulls the whole thing apart. Rewinding the tape right back to the start. Just frayed cotton now. Dusk settles down. Frayed knit sleeves at 8 p.m. Fading out into the night. "2114 blinks and glowing teal across the dark studio wall while the bassline rolls slow. I am picturing a rooftop 10 years down the road with expensive red wine and a private brass show. Spinning old Miles Davis vinyl records on a mahogany deck while the cityscape lights up the coast. We ain't stressing over rent or the late night shifts anymore as we pour another bottle for a toast. Late evening air heavy with the trumpet slides slipping through the cracked double pane glass. Counting down the minutes till we make that dream real, skipping over every tiny obstacle in class. Got your worn leather jacket draped across my left knee as we trace out the blueprint on the floor. Fast forward to the evening where we never gotta check every single price tag at the grocery store. Smooth hi-hat clicking like a pendulum, ticking down the days till we step inside the frame. Every single late night grind gonna lead us through a city where they finally remember our name. Soft piano chords cascading down the room tonight. We are holding on to picture perfect future light. Late night vision, late night vision, oh oh na na na. Late night vision, yeah. Picture you and me in the high-rise kitchen making pasta at 11 while the vinyl record spins around. Jazz trumpet bouncing off the marble countertops, dropping little syncopated rhythms with the heavy bass sound. No more counting copper coins for the subway fare. No more cheap iced coffees in a paper cup. When the evening tension hits, we just pull the velvet curtains back and look at all the taxi cabs lining up. I can feel the future hum in the middle of my chest like a kick drum knocking on a wooden floor. Every sacrifice we make in the present moment is a gold-plated key to a brand new door. You got the slick, cool attitude swaying in the kitchen with a glass of Prosecco in your right hand. Imagining the skyline glowing for the two of us exactly the way that we originally planned. City hum quiet down, now the groove takes over. Got the dim light catching on your silhouette. We are living out a scene from a future movie script that nobody in the world has written yet. Soft piano chords cascading down the room tonight. We are holding on to picture perfect future light. Late night vision, late night vision, oh oh na na na. Late night vision, yeah, yeah, yeah. Close your eyes and see the neon reflected on the glass. Tomorrow comes fast, but the evening tension's gonna last. Step into the scene that we painted in the dark, leaving every single doubt like a shadow in the park. Ooh.
A heavy iron shutter rattles down across the street corner. Below us while you lean against the frame. You got that twitch in your eyebrow telling me you're ready to snap, but ready to abandon the game. Drop the briefcase on the linoleum, stop scrolling through the messages you know you shouldn't send tonight. The baseline from a passing Honda Civic shakes the glass pane and glowing in the pale street light. You've been pacing around the kitchen island, taking quiet micro breaths like you're fighting for a breath of air. I put 2 ice cubes in the tumbler glass, slided down the marble, but you just sit and blankly stare. The city noise is rising like a flood inside the room, and your shoulder blades are tight as a spring. You don't have to explain a single damn thing to me. Just sit back and let the phone ring. But the ice is melting down fast, the air condition hums low. Everything is heavy in the heat. You've been holding back a panic all day long. Now you're trembling right here in the second row seat. Let the city rumble out the windowsill. If you wanna scream, go on and spill. We got nowhere to be till tomorrow calls. Leave the shadow hanging on these walls. Breathe it out. Unclench your right fist, spill a little liquid on the wood. Now you're wiping up the stain with the rag. Always trying to be the hero for everybody else, while your own heavy spirit starts to drag. I see the dark rings hovering under your eyes. Man, you haven't slept a full 6 hours in a week. You wanna talk tough like you're handling the pressure, but your voice is getting raspy and weak. Outside a yellow cab honks at a bicycle messenger, cutting through the middle of the lane. We got a warm breeze sliding through the window screen, washing off the static from your brain. Take a sip of the bourbon or just leave it on the coaster. I ain't judging how you process the night. Just stop looking at your wrist like you're running out of time when we're finally out of the light. Every quarter life crisis got a rhythm of its own, so you don't gotta solve it in an hour. We can watch the street lights flicker on the block till the dark takes over all the power. Let the city rumble out the windowsill. If you wanna scream, go on and spill. We got nowhere to be till tomorrow calls. Leave the shadow hanging on these walls. Breathe it out, oh, oh, oh. Breathe it out, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Breathe it out, oh, oh. Breathe it out. You don't gotta carry the whole sky on your back. We're just 2 kids listening to jazz on a track. Let the evening tension settle down in the wood. It's okay if you ain't doing good. Breathe it out, oh, oh. Breathe it out, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Breathe it out, oh, breathe it out. Just let it sit. Shutters locked down outside. Don't look up at the clock yet. We're good right here. Told us still in the shadow when I remember what you said at 5. Shadows creeping up the painted plaster where the streetlights thrive. Ice melts slow inside the tumbler on the low mahogany frame. Dust motes floating through the smoky haze and flickering low flame. City outside pulsing with the bassline hum through double pane glass. Counting down the seconds while the shadows on the window still pass. You sitting sideways on the couch scrolling through a feed on your phone. Tension thick and heavy in the room, even though we are not alone. Saxophone sample loop repeating on a dirty dusty crate vinyl beat. Soft carpet fiction under bare soles moving in the late evening heat. Cinematic snapshot frozen right before the record skips a groove. Holding in a breath waiting for the static or the bass to move. The evening air gets tighter now. We let the quiet pull us down. A slow groove rising through the floor. We could not ask for any more. City lights flickering, oh oh. City lights flickering, yeah yeah. Na na na. City lights flickering, oh oh oh. We got that evening tension. Street lamp flickering, orange glow against the foggy window pane glass. Whiskey swirling in the tumbler as the busy evening hours pass. High-rise silhouettes looking like a skyline drawn in black ink. Pour another drop of cold tonic right into the kitchen sink. Lo-fi snare snap echoing off the high exposed brick on the wall. Waiting for your eyes to turn around, or for the phone line to call. Cinematic zoom in on the subtle flicker of a half-lit matchbox. Hear the muffled rhythm of the traffic down below the city blocks. Slipping into comfortable silence right before the beat drops heavy. Floating on a velvet evening tide that keeps the pressure steady. Two shadows standing near the doorway waiting for a single word. Finishing a scene that nobody in the city ever heard. The evening air gets tighter now. We let the quiet pull us down. A slow groove rising through the floor. We could not ask for any more. City lights flickering, oh oh. City lights flickering, yeah yeah, na na na. City lights flickering, oh oh oh. We got that evening tension. Freeze frame on the living room floor. Shadows stretching clear across the door. Late night rhythm moving in the dark. Just one quiet word becomes a spark. City lights flickering, fade into the evening tension. Just one quiet word before the beat drops down. Why does the ceiling fan hum and be flat every Thursday evening? Is it asking me to match the pitch or just testing if I'm breathing? Got 3 unread texts from a guy who sells vintage synthesizer keyboards. My left ankle twitches to the snare hit cutting through the floorboards. Sip cold, barely tea out of a chip blue ceramic mug I stole from work. Watching red tail lights smear on the damp asphalt outside like a neon quirk. Maybe I should call my sister, or maybe I should buy a bass guitar. Tension thick like melted caramel dripping off the hood of a parked car. 10 p.m. hits like a soft kick drum, double striking on the offbeat now. Brain running 50 miles an hour, we're trying to figure out the why and how. I count 6 yellow taxis crawling down the avenue in single file. If I don't move a single muscle, maybe I can stay right here a while. Low frequency creeping through the plaster wall. Shadows stretch out long across the narrow hall. I check my phone, I put it down, I stand up straight. The city's getting loud and it's getting late. Oh, 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 hold that note. Yeah, yeah, hold that note. Nah, 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 hold that note. Oh, oh, hold that note. Soles of my sneakers sticking slightly to the kitchen linoleum floor. Reaching for a half-empty soda can, sitting right behind the pantry door. My reflection in the microwave clock says 23:42. Wondering if anybody else is feeling this static charge passing through. Sample on the laptop, looping 4 bars of a muted trumpet solo. Thoughts spinning round in a circle fast like a second-hand yo-yo. Did I turn off the gas top, or am I just imagining the smell of ozone? Living in a city full of 8 million people feeling wildly alone. Got a half-written verse on a greasy paper napkin from the burger joint. Trying to get my scatter mind to sharpen up and stick to the main point. Saxophone sliding down a major third outside my open windowsill. Night energy buzzing in my fingertips while the rest of the world stands still. Low frequency creeping through the plaster wall. Shadows stretch out long across the narrow hall. I check my phone, I put it down, I stand up straight. The city's getting loud and it's getting late. Oh, 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 hold that note. Yeah, yeah, hold that note. No, 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 hold that note. Oh, oh, hold that note. Is it 22 or 23 steps to the corner bodega light? I can hear the freezer humming soft and steady all through the night. No answers coming through the static on the stereo sound. Just the quiet tension spinning all the way around.
Why does the fan hum B flat? Still no answer to that. Just the bass and the floor, and the keys at the door. Night shift pulse, nothing else.
Yesterday you swore that I overthink the rhythm when the jazz bass slides down low. But tonight I got a glass of melted tonic with the citrus peel that's sitting on a velvet robe. Look at the condensation running down the stem. The candle flickers on a dented copper rim. Somebody's leather jacket hanging on the speaker grill while the ceiling light is dim. A half-eaten pretzel on a napkin with the phone number scribbled in the ballpoint blue. The ice bucket sweating on the corner table near a neon sign that's buzzing out of view. The waiter's got a rhythm in his left heel tapping on the polished oak floor. A gold ring clinking on a gin bottle, draft beer dripping from the handle by the door. Your cat-eye glasses sitting tilted on the placemat right beside a pack of cinnamon gum. My phone screen flashing with the group chat update while the subwoofers hum. The evening's getting heavy but the tempo stays light. We're sitting on the edge of a midweek night. Oh, 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 slow burn, yeah, yeah. Slow burn, nah, 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 nah. Slow burn, oh, 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 yeah. We got the slow burn. A receipt rolled tight in the plastic straw wrapper, floating in the puddle of lime juice drip. The bar back swinging with the tray of highballs, trying not to let a single tumbler slip. Someone in the corner with the vintage Laker clicking pictures of a melted wax pool. A purple velvet cushion with the missing button looking retro and a little bit cool. The streetcar squealing through the open window mixed with the hi-hat snare beat tight. A couple sharing fries on the folding stool, argue over who gets the very last bite. Steam coming off of the espresso machine, smelling like hazelnut and burnt cane sugar. A green jade coaster sliding on the marble counter right under my finger. You turn around and whisper that the trumpet solo sounds like a rainstorm falling on slate. 10:35 on a Tuesday evening, and nobody cares if we're staying out late. The evening's getting heavy but the tempo stays light. We're sitting on the edge of a midweek night. Oh, 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 slow burn, yeah, yeah. Slow burn, nah, 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 nah. Slow burn, oh, 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 yeah. We got the slow burn. Ba, 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 da, da, ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Oh. Ba, 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 da, da, da. All these little pieces in the dim room light, spinning in the bassline through the rest of the night. You said what you said and the sentiment stuck. Now we're riding on the groove and a little bit of luck. A drop brass coin ringing on the floorboard tile. You sip your soda with a quiet little smile. Evening tension settling down real low. Time to let the rhythm go. Yeah. 23:59 flashes bright on the microwave screen, while I picture us drinking cold champagne on a velvet mezzanine. Counting down the years from a cramped studio kitchen where the bass line bounces off a cracked linoleum ceiling. I can see the future version of our Friday nights, where we don't gotta check the bank account before we order bites. Tailored silk trousers sliding down a velvet couch while a brass horn hums and the cityscape turns out. Got a vintage Fender Rose floating through a corner suite as the valet parks the coupe off a quiet downtown street. No more instant ramen in a plastic bowl, just a chef curated menu for two hungry souls. You'll be laughing at the days when we split a single ticket on the last midnight train through the rain. Now we pour another glass while the city hums low and the bass drops slick and our high-rise glow. I can see it so clear like a film on rewind. Future tension in the air with your hand in mine. Every beat in my chest is a step to that room where the jazz horn blooms in the midnight gloom. The snare stays heavy while the piano keys slide. We ain't there yet, but we got the whole ride. Just close your eyes and let the tempo swing tight. I see you right beside me in the future. what's your name?
Oh, that vibe. Ooh, that vibe.
Oh, 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 yeah.
Oh, that vibe. Ooh, that vibe.
Na, na, na. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, that vibe. Ooh, that vibe.
Na, na, na. Fast forward 7 winters to a rooftop deck where the ice clinks soft round a diamond on your neck. We're talking big deals, signed over smoke cedar boards while the city lights flicker like $1,000,000 rewards. Remember when we couldn't pay the Wi-Fi bill? Now we got a penthouse sitting on a private hill. Every evening, tension got a luxury spin with the private bartender pouring custom gin. You're leaning on the railing, looking down at the street where the younger versions of us used to hurry up their feet, running through the drizzle just to catch the last bus. Now the whole top floor is reserved for us. Jazz hop groove sliding through the surround sound. Clean as bass frequency spilling all around. We don't gotta worry if the rent comes late. We got reservations made for a future date. Look me in the eye while the trumpet plays sweet. We built the skyline right beneath our feet. It's just a thought inside this tiny room today, but every single beat is pushing us that way. I feel the future hum inside my fingertips. I smell the top shelf vintage on your future lips.
Oh, that vibe. Ooh, that vibe.
Oh, 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 yeah.
Oh, that vibe. Ooh, that vibe.
Na, na, na. Oh, oh, oh.
Just hold that vibe.
23:59 turns to midnight now. We're gonna make it there somehow. Just hold that vibe. Hold that vibe. Dun-dun-dun. This chip blue guitar picks its flat on the laminate board while the city turns purple and heavy. I tap on the laminate, counting the pulses of bass coming through from the local bodega downstairs. The evening is thick like the steam from the kettle I set on the stove when the clock struck 7. My brain is a runaway train on a loop of the answers I should have just kept to myself. I twist it and flip it. The nylon is worn at the edge where I picked at the strings every Sunday. I'm staring at sticky notes piling up high, but the horn in my headphones is turning the static to velvet. The low end is bouncing, the snare is a whisper that tells me to loosen my collar and breathe. I don't wanna talk about tomorrow's deadlines, I just wanna float till the night settles down. I'm spinning the plastic, watching the shadows grow long. The daylight is dead and the rhythm is taking over the room. My chest is unclenching, the tempo is starting to settle inside. Let it ride tonight, let it ride tonight. Oh, 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 na na na. Let it ride tonight, yeah, yeah. Let it ride tonight, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The apartment is dim, but the street lamps are casting a lattice of gold on the edge of the desk. I kick off my sneakers, the rug is so cold underfoot as I pour out a finger of soda and ice. My phone keeps on blinking with messages sitting unread because 9 in the evening is mine. The hi-hat is crisp and the trumpet is sliding like butter right down the backbone of my day. I flick at the pick again, watching it spin like a coin that can never decide where to land. In a monologue swinging in 4/4 time while the neon sign across the street flickers fast. I used to overthink every mistake in the book, but tonight I just roll with the groove in my ears. The bass line takes over, my heart rate aligns with the kick drum, and everything else fades away. The evening tension turns into a slow, smooth drift. Nothing left to prove when the beat gives my mind a lift. One small piece of plastic sitting still on the wood. Everything is working out the way that it should. Let it ride tonight, let it ride tonight. Oh, 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 na na na. Let it ride tonight, yeah, yeah. Let it ride tonight, yeah, 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 yeah.
coast to 2 inches left. Let the beat take the rest of the night. Dim lights, soft bass slide. The coast to 2 inches left.
A screeching streetcar grounds against the rusty rail. Outside the alley window where we sit and kick our heels. You take a drag and blow a lazy smoke ring at the ceiling while the speaker thumps a heavy jazz hop feel. We spent 8 long hours at a desk. We hate just typing out the numbers for a boss who doesn't know our names. Now the evening tension's rising in the back of your throat. You're kicking off your loafers playing mental games. Look at how the skyline shifts from orange to a purple haze. You got the manic jitter in your tired eyes. I can hear your knuckles cracking, rhythm stepping, matching up with every little city siren cry. Drop the heavy backpack on the floor, open up a cold one. Tell me every little thing that went wrong, because the street noise is buzzing and the bass drum is bumping, and we're turning all the stress into a song. You've been holding in your breath since 5 o'clock. Now the city lights are blinking down the block, but let the pressure drop. Twist the cap, oh, 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 oh. Twist the cap, yeah, yeah, yeah. Twist the cap, nah, nah, nah. We ain't going home yet tonight. Yeah, twist the cap, yeah, yeah. The bodega neon light is flickering in yellow while the delivery scooters rumble past the open door. You're counting up your loose change, talking about the change of pace, pacing around the faded wooden floor. Got that midnight electric in your veins again, speaking 100 words a minute like a fast track vinyl loop. Forget the missed calls on your screen, forget the deadlines coming up. We got the stoop and the fork-can troop. You always overthink the future when the sun goes down. We're worrying about a 5-year master plan. Just listen to the tenor sax fading from a 3rd floor window. Groove it out as easy as you can. Internal clock is spinning fast, but we got nowhere else to be. The evening's only getting warmed up now. So kick your feet up on the ledge, let the street beat carry us. We'll figure out the morning anyhow. You've been holding in your breath since 5 o'clock. And now the city lights are blinking down the block, and let the pressure drop. Twist the cap, oh, 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 oh. Twist the cap, yeah, yeah, yeah. Twist the cap, nah, nah, nah. We ain't going home yet tonight. Twist the cap, yeah, yeah. Look at this avenue coming alive at 10. You and me walking this strip again and again. No place to be, no one to please tonight. Just the neon posts and the street lamp light. Twist the cap. Twist the cap. Right off this corner. Twist the cap. We all right tonight. Yeah, yeah. Warm lavender incense and rain on the pavement. Draft heavy right outside the bistro door. Julian adjusts his corduroy jacket while Maya checks her phone on the floor. They got 7 different errands that they never finished. Stress in the neck from the office shift. Now the kick drum hums through the floorboards below, giving every single thought a little lift. She spins a silver ring. He orders 2 gin fizzes with a lemon twist. The jazz bass walks like a cat in the dark, erasing every single item on the list. Electric piano chord stacks up high, melting the static in the young adult minds. Dust turns purple on the corner block, leaving every bad work day far behind.
The city shifts gears when the sky turns slate. Nobody is worrying about being late. The beat hits the snare and the eyes lock in. That is where the real night starts to begin. Catch that spark, catch that spark, oh, 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 nah, nah, nah. Catch that spark tonight, yeah, yeah.
Maya drops a purse on the red velvet bench, kicking off her heels for a leather pair. Julian leans back with the slow burning grin, running both hands through his unruly hair. The brass section punches through the muted chatter, rhyming every reason why it doesn't matter. Overhead speakers drop a boom bap rhythm, breaking down their troubles with the simple algorithm. Street lights flicker through the frosted glass, neon purple cutting through the amber glass. He nods to the drummer while she taps her toe, caught in the current of the evening flow. No calls from the boss, no unread mail, just a heavy synth groove that will never fail. They sync up their breath with the tempo speed, finding every single answer that they ever need.
The city shifts gears when the sky turns late. Nobody is worrying about being late. The beat hits the snare and the eyes lock in. That is where the real night starts to begin. Catch that spark, catch that spark, oh, 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 na, na, na. Catch that spark tonight, yeah, yeah.
They walk out the side door into the breeze, laughing out loud under ginkgo trees. The rhythm follows down the alleyway track. There is no turning back, no turning back. Dust gives way to the deep, nice street. Two pairs of boots with the matching beat. Del Maya, the bassline drop tonight, fading out soft in the street lamp light. Absolute silence hanging heavy till a sudden thought hits hard, yeah. Screeching like a vinyl needle tearing up the front yard, yeah. Why did you leave the spare key inside the mailbox on a Tuesday night, yeah. Now the low-end bass line bounces underneath the amber street light. Ice cube melting in the tumbler, 45 RPM spin. Evening tension stepping through the doorway where the shadows begin. Leather jacket thrown across the velvet counter, keys in hand. Horn starts swelling from the speaker, rhythm of a six-piece band. A city buzzes down below us, 20 floors of muted glow. Everybody wants a piece of sunset before the tempo goes slow. I got 3 more calls to ignore before the clock strikes 8. Electric piano keys rolling through the high-rise gate. The city lights are blinking orange down the avenue. The bass is getting heavier. We got a job to do. You match your step with mine across the polished tile. We hold the quiet tension just a little while. Late night groove, late night groove. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Late night groove, na, 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 na. Late night groove. Alleyway quiet till the brass section cuts the dark wide open. Cigarette smoke floating up while the unspoken stays spoken. You slide across the leather booth, thumbing through a dusty crate, checking out the side A tracks before it gets a little too late. Hot hat ticking like a pocket watch, snare popping crisp and dry. Looking through the foggy window at the violet neon sky. Evening has a heavy grip, pulling every soul downtown. Tap your sneaker on the floorboards, never let the feeling drown. Streetcars humming down the iron rails, bass bumping through the floor. Somebody is leaning on the bar frame, waiting at the back door. We got the night wrapped around us like an oversized coat, catching every single rhythm on a golden jazz note. The city lights are blinking orange down the avenue. The bass is getting heavy. We got a job to do. You match your step with mine across the polished tile. We hold the quiet tension just a little while. Let the trumpet solo breathe underneath the evening glow. Nobody wants to leave. Shadows dance across the brickwork. Rhythm takes control. Pour another drop of rhythm straight into the soul. Late night groove, late night groove, late night groove. Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah, late night groove. Na, 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 na. Late night groove. Na, 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 na. Late night groove. Needle stays on the groove. spinning round and round, city sinking down into a silky jazz sound. 2 ticks later and the bassline kicks in right. Lights down low, settling into